It's Saturday morning. It is the 16th. So remember that pork I was doing last night? Well, that is now cooked. This will need pulling, it's not been pulled just yet. Also, I've separated the juices off because you tend to find that even though you remove a lot of the fat, still there's a little bit, so I'm letting that cool down so I can get the fat off it. Then I'll mix it all back together and then it can be reheated tonight for tea. Dinner, which you prefer. So this morning's activities mainly consisted of shopping. I think I left the house at 7:30 and it's now 9:30. So I've called in Morrison's, I've called in B&M, I've called in Iceland, and basically just bought all the Christmas food other than the turkey and stuff for Christmas dinner, like the vegetables which Gemma will get. I thought I'd take the load off a little bit, making sure that Gemma does everything. Hit the shops while they're quiet, and I had a pretty good run. So I'll go through that in a minute because hey, why not? So Morrison's didn't come up with a lot, frozen chips, Pringles, but the one thing I did get from Morrison's, and I've never seen this before and thus had to buy it. I know I said I wasn't going to buy another one of these, but seriously, a mini keg of Trooper, I could not say no to that one. So this will probably be what me and brother-in-law Matt drink on, so Gemma's brother Matt drinks on Christmas Day because we both like Iron Maiden Trooper and it's awesome. Also, Iceland. This is all the frozen food. This needs to go in the freezer, which is going to be entertaining because I don't know if we've got room. But the mince pies aren't frozen, they can stay. Chicken goujons, mozzarella sticks, Thai chicken bites, chicken chorizo cups, Greg's mini sausage rolls. I've not tried them, I wonder if they're like the ones they sell in the shop. These are always something we get every year. It's like a little tradition that we always get mini chocolate eclairs, and we usually end up eating them on like New Year's Eve when we cook all this stuff up because we didn't eat any of it over Christmas. I also thought I'd treat Gemma this year. We're going to try these ones, the macaroons. What we got here? Barbecue chicken breast fillet strips. I'm just realising now that I was stood in the store saying, I haven't bought a lot of chicken. And then I immediately made up for that by buying basically all of the chicken. Southern fried breast fillets. And then 2 packs of chicken wings. Okay, so I may need to go back and buy something that's not chicken at some point in the future. I also need to find a home for that painting. Anyway, I'm going to try and figure out how we fit all these in the freezer and make sure there's enough room for us to put some things that are like not chicken in there as well. Well, if I'd have bought one more frozen food item, it wouldn't have fitted in the fridge. I think I did pretty well though. I think I could probably squeeze some things in if I remove stuff from boxes, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So now I'm going to have a nice cup of tea and a relax for the rest of the day. We are going out this evening, so there won't be much vlogging beyond the point of probably opening the calendars less when Gemma gets home. But yeah, tomorrow's going to be a day where we actually go out and do some things, so that's going to be fun. And then we're back into working week. We aren't off over Christmas, we're just off for the main days, so it'll just be Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, and I'll be off at the weekends, and I think Gemma's out for Christmas Eve as well this year, which is the first. So we're planning a nice us day, relaxing in the house and prepping all the food and stuff on Christmas Eve, so that should be fun. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Your pulled pork update, it is now pulled. So I'm going to transfer this into 2 bowls now, one for tonight and one for me and Gemma for maybe tomorrow night for tea. And then I'll transfer those to the fridge so that they keep nice and fresh and don't get... don't know what. But anyway, yeah, they can just be reheated now. There's quite a lot of juice in this one though because I've used all the stuff from the cooking of it. It should taste good. And with the pulled pork finished and in the fridge, it's time for my dinner, and I've gone for break with tradition today and not had the steak slices that I had for the last 2 weeks. This week I've gone for minestrone soup, which is one of my favourite soups. We obviously have like, well, I say we obviously, it's not obvious, but we have like 15 tins of Heinz soups in the cupboard, but I decided I wanted a fresh one. So I'm going to warm this up and I'm going to wash it down with, and this is not a break with tradition. I'm going to have some more Fentimans Curiosity Cola. Yum yum. I also wanted to show you this, which came in the post yesterday. We didn't expect this at all. This is actually from the vets that treated Holly and who still treat the cats. They sent us a sympathy card and some forget-me-nots to plant. We thought that was really, really sweet. It had us both in tears yesterday. I'll be honest, it's not been the most productive day. I kind of spent most of it sat here playing on the PlayStation. Oh well, sometimes you've got to relax. I also fell asleep in the bath. Fantastic. Gemma is home.
Hello.
Hello. Gemma just got this. Did you get it off Etsy?
I did.
Which is very cute, isn't it?
Mhm.
So we now have a holly Christmas
It's
decoration.
got little pink paw prints on the ribbon.
That's cute. We need to get a Cleo one as well.
Yeah.
Then we can have the dead pet's Christmas tree.
Well, they didn't have like any cat themed ones, but I thought I'd look for one. I'm sure I can find one somewhere.
Yeah, maybe we can make our own.
Yeah. There's probably still lots of a fair lying around after 2 years that we'll probably make a decoration out of.
What do you know? It's calendar time. Which one first?
Candles, always the candle.
Candles first. Are we, so is this the new routine?
It's always been the routine.
Has it? I'll check back.
You always started with the candles, 16 all the way up. Yeah.
I wonder what flavour it'll be.
Red
one.
flavour.
There's 2 red flavours.
It's got cinnamon in that. Is that the mulled wine one?
Or the apple and cinnamon.
Or the apple and cinnamon.
Yeah, the apple and cinnamon.
That makes more sense, doesn't it? Apple and cinnamon.
Yeah. So then we go on to Hotel Chocolate. This is looking tatty, this one now, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
It's because the cats keep trying to eat it.
It's very pretty though.
Number 16.
These windows are nice to open as well.
Yeah, because they're halfway. Oh, it's the dark
When
chocolate
life
one.
gives you lemons, throw them back and demand chocolate.
Is it the salted caramel, this one, the dark chocolate?
No.
Oh, good.
It's the, I can't remember this one. The pecan praline.
Okay. Down the hatch. Which leaves the Lego calendar, and I can see number 16. Open sesame.
Ooh, it's caravantia.
We'll build it, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
Well, that was an awkward little build, wasn't it? Let's get some focus on that, please. Camera, come on. There we go. Oh, and by the way, it's Greenwich ship.
Oh yeah, it's Greenwich ship, isn't it?
So the Star Wars purists won't ruin us.
Looks better like that. Meow. Because it was Kylo's ship, it would be that way round.
Yeah, Kylo's ship does do that, doesn't it? And then when this lands, it put the wings fold up on it. It did come with pieces that we can't find a home for, which is interesting.
Is that how it lands, like that?
Yeah. It's done the splits. Yeah, it came with a piece we genuinely can't find a piece. But I think ultimately right, I've said this before, but I think these calendars are a bit off-putting because people buy these calendars who don't like Lego. Lego instructions don't normally look like this. Lego instructions are normally stepped and they will tell you which pieces to do. So this build on a normal Lego set might take you 2 or 3 steps and give you a lot more clarity. So if you are buying a Lego calendar with a view to maybe getting other Lego sets down the line, don't worry if you find these models hard to build. A lot of the others are much easier.
Put it on the bottom.
Okay.
It looks neat. It looks like a little poo hole. Where they get like a trash, where they can get rid of the trash.
Okay then. It's a small
There we go.
surface to our ship. I don't think it needs trash.
You never know. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Okay. So that's day 16. Big Mountain Little Gem.
It is.
We need to swap sides and do it like this. So we have big.
Oh no, no, no! The other way. I don't like. No, too close. We can do the tree behind me. Anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
So.
We'd just like to do a little shout out to Louise and Jonathan who have recently got engaged. So congratulations to you both, and it's very nice to share the news with you. Hope you're going to have a lovely Christmas.
Yeah, it's great. So that's us for today anyway. We're going to go to our friends now and have a nice Christmas get together. Christmas tea, Christmas buffet. And we will see you tomorrow when we do a trip to town.
Star Wars.
Can't wait. Then we can actually go back on Twitter. I've been avoiding Twitter.
Been avoiding everything.
See you soon. Bye bye.
See you later. Bye.